Okay, we're here on public transportation in Sakon Nakhon, Thailand, because the cars in the garage haven't been trashed by a motorcycle last week. And we're sitting here at Sakon Nakhon bus stop. There's a bus driver. There's people on the bus. And we'll sit here for a few minutes waiting to see if anybody else. We're heading into town. There's a number of ways to do this. The trouble, why I'm sort of anti-taxi here, is they don't use their meters, which they're required by law to do. And the way they get away with not using their meters is the company pays off government officials. So that's that. And I'm in no hurry. So there you go. Kids, people arriving, leaving, whatever. You can watch all the action here for a while. Oh, okay, swipe down to stop. Okay, never mind. You might be waiting for... No, guess not. Here we go. Getting ready to hit the road again. Nearly ready to shift in. Gotta wait a minute. Something's coming. No problem. It's nice and cool today. In the 20s, low 70s Fahrenheit. How you doing? We're here in Sakon Nakhon, Thailand, which is in northeast Thailand, on a bit of public transportation since my car got smashed by a motorcyclist last week, and it's in the garage. And we're heading into town for a little Saturday brunch. So there's the front. I don't know if you can see it's going to be gone. I'll show you another one later. Anyhow, resuming the trip. You see something, another concert. Oi. Nice. Yeah. Give me another concert here. They have concerts here, which is about 3 kilometers or a little over a mile and a half from where I live. And it's like they're right next to me. The damn thing's just so loud. But then again, there's a lot of people closer that have it even worse. Anyhow, we're moving along A game. I don't know how old these buses are, but they're not new. A lot of the towns in northeast Thailand have done is gotten rid of these, especially Ubon, big city, got rid of these and went to the Sungtaus, which is sort of refitted pickup trucks with 2 rows of seats along each side. And they run more often. They're less expensive to run, generally, and they run more often. You can see, we're going to see the state of the roads here in a minute. Nice bump. But yeah, and they run a lot of times, like Nakhon Phanom, not Nakhon Phanom, Khon Kaen, Ubon. They have quite an extensive public transportation system. Here in Sakon Nakhon, it's generally pretty crappy and doesn't really cover much. And since the taxis don't use their meters and you have to negotiate, or there's not really much negotiation. You either pay what they want or you don't take one. Just sort of situation. See, we got, whoops, everybody's gone now. We had a couple people for a minute. Anyhow, what I will do later is get this in the Android app, which is in the new Android app, Director, and do a little bit with it and post it like so many others on YouTube. Off again. It's only about, I forget, it's certainly less than 5 miles into town. The thing's foot's a little bit iffy, so taking this is no problem. We'll either take a taxi or a Sun Cow. I may have said Samlaw before. Samlaws are 3-wheel vehicles. Some cows are pickup trucks. Anyhow, whoops. We're still moving along. People being past this thing with great regularity. And here you see motorcycles going to want to go around this guy. It gets, these are why there's so many accidents. Places like that. That guy's on the side of the road, guy on the motorcycle, and it gets rather bizarre. When it's 30-some degrees Celsius, or 100 and some Fahrenheit, these things get quite warm, and also the humidity is about 90-some%. But as you can see, going around here, hi everybody, it does provide transportation, such as it is for people who otherwise wouldn't have it. So things would be worse without it. And you can see all the small businesses along the route. Along the road here. Okay, Vienna. We're here in Thailand, northeast Thailand, a province called Sakon Nakhon, and on a public bus into town. See if we make this traffic light, otherwise we're going to be sitting here for a couple minutes. I got a hunch this guy's going to make it. Yeah, the light might turn red, but we're not stopping. Oh, it stayed green. Alrighty. And yellow. Never mind. We're good to go. It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 20-something Celsius. It's not too bad. It was up in the, getting near the 30s again for the past few days, so this is kind of a pleasant change. Okay, whoops. Here it's now 12 minutes past 10 in the morning. I hope for you people that watch this later, people, I don't know if you get to see the chat that comes up. And because I'm holding the phone in my hand, obviously I can't be typing at the same time. So I respond, exercising my mouth. So, this guy wants to, yeah. But anyhow, got another little bit to go. But it looks pretty big. Okay, you too. Thanks a million. I think that was somebody from Vienna who was watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you again. Have a good day. Or you're about 12 hours. Have a good night, actually. Oh, okay, we're going around a traffic circle. No. Yeah. Sakon. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, we're making, well, there's different routes. But this one goes through the government complex where the provincial office is and some of the other departments are. For those of you who don't know, Thailand is a centralized government, and like a governor of the province, well, of all the provinces, are federal or country employees. They don't work for the district. And even in a province which has sub-districts in Thailand called Ampua, the directors of each Ampua work for the Ministry of the Interior. They don't work. And then in each province, you know, like the Department of Health and all that are working for the federal or national government. So it gets down to very, very local levels have some locally elected and appointed people. But in general, everything in Thailand is run out of Bangkok. Everything in Thailand, or not everything in Thailand, but most things are, you know, human labor, because, you know, people are a lot cheaper than a machine, as opposed to a lot of other countries that provide, you know, really comprehensive health care, insurance, vacations, and all those other things. Machines are, you know, less expensive. But here in Thailand, and then also maintenance here, with considering the lack of education, lack of training for people, the ability to maintain the equipment is rather iffy. But anyhow, we're sort of in the getting into what generally might be called the Central District of the provincial capital here. And you can see a lot. I mean, in the last 10 years, seen a lot more, you know, cars on the road. But in general, especially out in the countryside, motorcycle is sort of the main means of transportation. And you'll see as many as 4 or 5. They're just off to the right here. It's the Sungtao I was talking about. That's another form of public transportation. Motorcycles everywhere. Phoenix, people park, as you're going to see here, like this black truck on the left, it's blocking the whole lane of traffic. You know, in most countries in the world, you know, he'd be ticketed and towed or ticketed or whatever, but not so generally here in Thailand. And lights aren't timed. Many places, many municipalities in the West, traffic lights are timed to keep up. You know, if you go at the speed limit, depending on what time of day, you'll go from light to light to light, generally ticking on right through. Usually here you go from red light to red light to red light. Okay, give me a look at more of what's going on inside. Refrigerator dealer. It's a bank. Another sort of major artery here in town. Petrol stations, banks on the other side of the street. And as I said, another red light. Oh, that's in you. My hand Tinan rolled on.
Coffee and furniture.
Oh, good. Yeah, there's coffee shop. I mean, until a few years ago, Nescafe was the not coffee of choice here, and now suddenly, because it's sort of a face thing or a status thing, Starbucks are all over the place, and everybody now is opening coffee shops. And the coffee, I mean, Laos and Vietnam especially, some of the best coffee in the world. I don't know where Thailand gets their coffee from. And like if you get an espresso, it's got milk in it, which is another thing I don't quite understand. The first time I ordered espresso here, I said, well, no, I didn't want, you know, milk. And they said, well, that's the way. But you learn here in Thailand, there's a lot of things like that. Another, sorry, that's gold shops. All through there. And we're going to be wrapping this up a minute, so here we are sort of in the center of town, so y'all take care. Bye. Hi, Bob. No? Okay, my pen, my Thai. Oh, my what? Oh, okay, Thai Tinan ด้วย Wow. พัดลมให้อาหาร
Yeah, allow.
Oh. Oh wait, I'm sorry folks, I thought I stopped it. I don't really have to stop it because we're going to stay on this. It actually does go closer to where we're going. So right here in the center of town, this is the market. Let you all get a good shot of that. And it's inside that whole building. Pretty large, and as you can see, there's a market on the footpath across the street that and as you can see, traffic just gets a bit bizarre, which this actually isn't bad at all, but whoever you can get in front of first, and then this guy in a motorcycle comes swinging out around. people go and go. And as you can see there, those are people-powered three-wheel things. You've got different names all over the world, and it's different, whatever. If we're going to stop here for a while, I will cut this. Yeah, we're going to take a break. So y'all take care. We'll see you later, I think. Wait just a second. Chucky. Okay, never mind. We're going to be here for a bit, so I'm going to cut this off now in the center of Sakon Nakhon. Oh, wait. Okay, somebody just got here. And there's 3 people. So what I'm going to do is try and give you... We're in Sakon Nakhon, Thailand, northeast Thailand, on public transportation because my car is in the shop because a motorcycle ran into it. And here... You can't see much because the shade things are down, but we're on a little Thai in-town bus across the street. I don't know how much you can see, but there's a market on the street and other government buildings and stuff like that. Well, that's a shame. Once we stopped, we've got 5 people watching this thing. So, thank you. Sit now, don't get out.
No, when we go back home.
Yeah, but my pen lie down to me, sit now, sit now, Chinan.
Maybe people come here.
You don't get out. Okay, what we're going to do here, because this thing might be sitting here for 10 minutes, is, hi, we're going to do a bit of walking so you all can see more of Sakon Nakhon. Okay, we are in the center of town, and this is sort of O-top, which I won't explain right now. Yeah, because now way la do it. Going across the street so you can see a little more. It's a bit of madness. And whereas in most countries the pedestrian has the right of way, here in Thailand, even though by law the pedestrian should have the right of way, they rarely do. But okay, here's the market. Closed. And generally miscellaneous and sundry stuff. Dang. Yeah, I know. But Chinan, sorry, Cap. Si Chinan, maybe Su Song Sam Si. Pai Puying America.
Okay.
We do hand. No, we're going to America for a couple-month visit, and Makwa Chinan doing just something to bring to people while we're there. A little something. There's clinics all over. Most doctors who work in the public hospitals to augment their income have a clinic where they charge, whereas in the public hospitals the charge is minimal. Bank over there. You see here how many people are, wow, still got 5 people here. Hi folks. Used to do this a lot more on Twitcasting. We used to get, dozens of people from time to time. And there's plastic chairs and miscellaneous naga. Hide the green naga, which is now, I think, becoming extinct throughout the world. The red places are gold shops. Sell gold jewelry, and people keep gold here as an investment or whatever. But anyhow, moving right along, bicycle shops, repair shops are pretty much everywhere. You got to be very careful in intersections like this because people, as you can see, are talking on the phone and driving at the same time, which isn't really all that safe. And none of them, or say none of them is a generalization. Most of them, or most often, they don't have insurance. So if you get hit, good luck. Chinese stuff, shop. If anybody's, wait a minute, I can't see. Oh, somebody else joined. Yeah, I mean, well, it's a Vietnamese restaurant that doesn't have Vietnamese food. But that's pretty much the case in Thailand. This is more stuff. I don't know how anybody makes money because as soon as one opens, another one across the street opens. The usual morning crowd. Usual morning crowd here. Put Lan. Samaki Put Lan. Okay, we're just, Ding's office is there and they said punch out just about every electrical shops. The other thing is footpaths here are quite often blocked by businesses. That also is against the law. But depends on who you pay. Do you need? Okay, we're going to go down the back alley here, take a shortcut. So we go out here. Oh, they're building something in there. I don't know what. I don't know. Buddhism is a big business in Thailand. And whatever, this is a little back alley. And it's just going to be a short trip on this little back alley, and then we'll be back on this street. That was kind of nice. So many people showed up. And what I will do with this, and I'm not sure what I've got to show where I am. So, who I am on here, but I'll be posting it eventually. Put it on YouTube. Dang was sort of born and raised near here, so she knows. Oh, my. Yeah, I know. Anyhow, there's local police on their little scooter. Dogs. Thing does not really like it all. These are kind of quiet. Nice skin on that one. But anyhow, this is what, and this is in the city. So this is kind of what it looks like in the back streets of the city, which isn't, well, it is what it is, as you can see. Plastic bottle collecting. You have to make money how you can make money, and at least there people are working and trying to make some money. Okay, we're coming back to Real Street and Real Okay, whoops. Hold it, I can't see. Let me try and read it. Whoops, you're gone. I don't know whatever you just said. Please say again because I couldn't see it. Anyhow, okay, we're at this. Where did Dane go? Okay, I step in front of the traffic because I'm a pedestrian. I mean, stuff. Oh, hi, how you doing? Wait a minute. Okay, good morning. Let me just restart again. We're in Sakon Nakhon, Thailand. Earlier in this video, we were on public transportation because my car had been hit by a motorcycle and it's in the shop being repaired. And I thought we'd come out.
Out inside.
Out inside. Okay, out inside. That was tight on.
Okay, up.
Yeah, thank you. But as you can see, we're out here just outside the very, very center by about 2 blocks. And I'm going to walk down the street so you can see more. People rarely see me walking through town, and Dang's known much better than I am. There's school, restaurants. When you see a lot of places if you ever come to Thailand, nowhere near the sea, advertising shrimp or prawns or whatever you want to call them, and they're freshwater prawns. So there's quite a difference in taste, even though they act the same. So if you overcook them, they're tough as nails. This is a stationery store right there. More stationery store over there. Dress shop. Another restaurant. Many restaurants. This is sort of a breakfast place that does what Thais call Vietnamese style eggs, which they're not. But, and a couple other things. They also do a decent cup of coffee here, which costs about 20 cents as opposed to $2 at Starbucks. Yeah, I know the driver. I guess peddler with just one D. Be the thing. Is everybody gone? No, there's still a couple of people here, so I'm just going to keep this going till we get to what time? What time? Shut down. And this is it. These are normal. I mean, that place is rather interesting with all the hanging. I guess, I don't know if they're called bromeliads or what they are, but anyhow. And another 70 meters or so, and we'll wrap it up at Wat Top. Birds. Some of these are singing birds, I guess. I don't know what they built there. It looks like a watchtower. Fish. Yeah, I know, you tell me before. Okie dokie. Shop houses. Shop houses are 2-story things. The ground floor historically was where business was done, and the first floor or upper floor or second floor, depending on where you're from, is where the family lived, and hence the term shop house. Now many of them have been turned into just 2-floor houses. Some of them have been turned into apartment type things. There's all sorts of stuff. People haven't seen Dang in a while, because we usually drive in. And don't see flowers to make offerings at the pot for
เนี่ย
the
สวัสดี
temple.
ค่ะ
Down. More, okay, we'll show you, give you a better shot of the flower shop. And then we'll give you more food, more fish, chicken. Fish and chicken are the two, even though pork is quite good in Thailand. Okay, this is Pratat Chong Chum Wararam as well, I think. And, see.
ถ้า
Yeah.
ตามคำเฮีย
Oh, and then they get a market here.
Saturday and Sunday
Yeah, once Saturday and Sunday. Thank you. But that's the Pratat Chong Chum. This is the Saturday and Sunday market. I don't know.
คุณยายโซ
Y'all take care. See you later. Good friend of mine. Okay, y'all take care. Bye.
คนเอาหมูคนเอา
Dow, 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 dow.
มาแม่
Dow, 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 dow. Whoops. Drop
What?
now. Daddy Cop.
จ้า
ทำอะไร